Are you repelling your ideal clients by accident? You wouldn't be the only one, and we're gonna fix it today. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emma Gibbons. I'm a brand messaging strategist, copywriter, and copywriting coach for the entrepreneurs among you who want to learn how to do these things themselves. So if copywriting and content writing tips are useful to you, then please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell below so you never miss a video. All right, so are you repelling your ideal clients by accident? That's a loaded question. Chances are pretty high, especially if you're an early stage entrepreneur, but it's also pretty straightforward to fix. So I want to acknowledge one thing right off the top, which is I'm asking if you're repelling your ideal clients, not just clients in general, because really good copywriting, really good content marketing does technically repel potential clients, but it's the wrong clients, right? By knowing exactly who they are, and hopefully you do. If not, then please check out this video about your ideal client avatar exercise, how to actually do the exercise the right way, which too many people don't. Once you're super clear on who it is you want to help and you can speak to them, naturally those other people who are not ideal fits will just fall away, right? They'll go to somebody else who does suit them better, or they'll stay stuck. You can't help everybody, right? You can help the people who want your help, who are ready to say yes, or just about ready, who you can warm up and educate. But it's really important that you say what you do stand for and what you don't. That's, I think, the mark of a strong human, a really strong, well-grounded personality. So it's really important in marketing and copywriting too. Otherwise, nobody will come to you because they just won't know that you can help them, right? It's too broad, too vague. So it is important to say strongly who you are, what you stand for, who you help, and then everybody else can just go find somebody else, and that's okay. So it's not about repelling all clients, right? We're not saying in general, just no one wants to come to you. What we're saying though is, are you at this phase in your business accidentally repelling ideal clients, people who you do want to help? And maybe you've already done the exercise. So why is this happening? Well, it's super simple. It's that you're not putting them front and center. And you're probably not doing this, I'm sure you're not doing this on purpose. And you might not even realize where, because you are thinking about how you can serve them the best. And maybe you're doing free laser coaching at this point in your business if you're super early stage, or market research, and you're trying to put them first. But I'm talking about repelling them by not putting them first in your writing. That's true for things like Instagram. It's true for your blog. It's 100% true for your website. And it makes a huge, huge difference. So I can tell if you're doing this by going to your homepage or your about page, to be honest. And if they start with you and who you are, who you help, why you do this, what your services are, that's going to repel them. Because they don't know you yet. You're not a celebrity, they're not already a fan, right? They're getting to know you. Either they've come through social media, so they're pretty early in their relationship with you, or even earlier, straight through Google and SEO, and this is their very first time interacting with you. They're not invested in you yet. What they're ready for is someone who can help them, right? They want to feel seen, they want to feel understood, and then they'll open up and get to know you a bit better. So if you make your homepage or your about page all about you from the top, you're 100% going to turn them off. They want someone who they feel seen by and safe with. But it's such a common mistake. So many people think their about page is about them. It's not really. Your about page is about your ideal clients. That's the honest to goodness truth. Any good writer will tell you that, and it makes all the difference in the world. Now, you still talk about who you are and you tell your story, but the page starts with your ideal client and the eyes of your ideal client. You frame your story through their eyes. They are the hero. They're the protagonist of this journey. You come in second as a guide and a support in this journey, whether you have a product-based business or a service business. So some simple solutions to this are, asking them a question to start off the page, even if it's just one, or saying, you feel, etc., right? And you can only do this well if you've done market research and if you've done that ideal client avatar exercise. So if you haven't, you definitely need to start there. But it's honestly as simple as playing around a little bit with trying to put them first. Now, that being said, there's a lot more to the structure of a homepage and about page, and we do talk about that, especially the about page. I also have a video about the general structure of an about page. One thing that we don't talk about there is how to actually craft the story portion, how you tell your story, because it's very, very complex. I usually work on that in VIP days with my clients where we can actually go in through the journey together. And then we usually follow it up with writing coaching so they can write it and actually go in and help them revise. So if you're interested in having more hands-on support and you realize, oh, I put together a homepage or an about page based on what I've read before on other people's websites and I thought looked good. If there was no strategy, if you weren't actively thinking about this should come first and this should come second and this is how I leave it off, then we have a lot of gaps to fill in and we can 100% do that. So I strongly encourage you to reach out. You can look in the description box below for my services page. You can book a call with me and we can talk about the best type of support for you. Maybe a whole VIP day where we go into brand storytelling and your message together will make all the difference in the world. This will definitely make all the difference in the world. One, if you're a pretty new business owner, and two, if you've gone through a rebrand. 100%. Those are awesome times. And if you've just never done it before. It's a core component of a business, just like you need the visual assets, right? You need a website, you need your logo. Well, brand messaging is also one of those fundamental components. You put them sometimes together in a guide or two guides that you can hand over to your team, right? They're critically important. So I really strongly recommend basically just reaching out and seeing how we can support you. So that being said, you can stop repelling your ideal clients by accident by realizing that every time you engage, they're always front and center, every single time. Website, email, Instagram, YouTube. I always try and ask you a question to start with so that way hey, yes, I'm curious about that. Okay, let's watch the video. And if you don't care, then you can go to another video. And I totally respect that. You're autonomous. You have choices. And my job is to help the person who needs my help. So I show up and I reflect to them with that first question, what it is that they actually care about. And I do a lot of research to come up with these topics. I take suggestions, and if you have a suggestion, you can pop it in the comments below, actually. And that way you can make sure that you're getting out of this what you need as well. So I'm always putting my ideal client front and center, and that makes all the difference in the world. And all strong businesses do this, whether they're a sole proprietor, like an individual solopreneur, or they're a big corporation. The ones that are successful, remember to always put their ideal clients first and personalize. That's why Coca-Cola has names on cans every once in a while. They do like a whole thing where you can get your name on a can. So, all right, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed learning about this fundamental piece of how to message and copy and content writing, then you're going to love all the other videos on my channel, and I strongly encourage you to stick around, explore. I will see you again next Thursday, but to make sure you don't miss it, hit the subscribe button and little notification bell below. And also please give me a thumbs up if you made it all the way here. You liked it, I think. So I am so grateful for you. I will see you next Thursday, unless I see you in one of these other videos. Have a fantastic week. Bye.